The life of an artist is not linear. No one's is, really, but any person who chooses a pursuit outside of corporate America is left to fend for themselves. There's no set path to walk, no ladder to climb, and no certainty. Of course, too much certainty can feel just as threatening, which is a part of the reason that 3 months ago we sold almost everything we owned and left the US to travel for a still unknown length of time. The situation we left wasn't perfect, not even close, but there was some comfort, some security in getting a regular paycheck, even if it wasn't a great one. We're in a place now where we couldn't get a shitty entry-level job even if we wanted to, and trust me, we do. Currently, we're surviving by volunteering and finding affordable places to stay, earning $100 a month or so from our small art business while we continue to apply to remote jobs. We're lucky in that we've got a small amount of savings as a cushion, but most of that goes to our accommodations, groceries, and student loans each month, and is set to keep us afloat only for the next year or so. As our time in northern Scotland is coming to an end, I can't help but crave some certainty. I want to know that some path we're following will lead to a sustainable future and an ounce of security. I want to know that we'll be okay, and the exact steps it'll take us to get there. I want to know, well, the future. But there are a few problems with this craving of certainty, this grasping at control. Number one, inaction. Not knowing for certain what is going to happen next can paralyze me with fear. I don't know what to do, so I end up doing nothing. Number two, I'm not present. When I'm constantly worrying about the future, I'm not enjoying or even noticing where we are right now. This is hard, but it's also beautiful, and I don't want to miss what's right in front of me while I panic about what's next. Number three, I'm not making things. Well, I'm starting them. I'm having ideas, but because I'm not sure which creative projects are going to go anywhere or lead to some sort of success, I don't know which one to focus on, which usually means I end up working a little bit on a lot of things and getting nowhere, or I'm so overwhelmed that I'm back to issue number one and I do nothing. There are a few things I know for sure, though, even if I can't feel it yet. Number one, hurdle after hurdle we've overcome. We figured it out. So far, every challenge we faced, and there have been plenty, we made it through. Not only on this journey, but throughout our lives. And I know we'll do it again. Number two, uncertainty isn't always a bad thing. We can't predict the future, bad or good, and sometimes that unexpected thing that happens to you is good. There are opportunities down that dark, ominous hallway and pleasant surprises behind some of those yet to be opened doors. Number three, for better or for worse, we can't escape uncertainty. There's no amount of planning or preventing that can protect you from change. Homes and jobs get lost, sickness and death can be sudden. There's no guarantee, and I'd rather try to accept that and lean into the discomfort than cling to an illusion of control. I've been repeating this phrase, you must learn to proceed without certainty, in my head, in my journal, and sometimes out loud since the beginning of the year, and I don't think I'd be where I am now without it. I'm still struggling a lot trying to forge a path for us while not really knowing what's ahead, but I think that's okay. Chances are the uncertain future will turn out better than my worst fears and not quite as good as my wildest dreams, and that feels like an alright place to end up. The other thing that's been getting us both through is making art. Last week we announced the zine for our monthly zine club, Homesick. This zine is a personal reflection through poetry written by Lizzie about the complicated feelings of leaving home while also feeling like you haven't really found home yet. If you'd like to support us and get a physical copy of this zine sent to you at the end of the month, join our zine club on Patreon by July 24th. Both Lizzie and I have also been writing a lot. I'm working on draft 3 of a queer YA coming-of-age novel, and Lizzie's been brainstorming a novel inspired by our adventure here in northern Scotland, as well as rediscovering her love for poetry. Oh, and I finally finished my sketchbook of swords exactly 1 year after starting the challenge. 120 pages of swords and sword-adjacent paraphernalia. More on that soon. Currently reading Mads, Pet, Under the Whispering Door, and Gwen and Art Are Not in Love. Lizzie, Bird by Bird, and Wild and Precious, a celebration of Mary Oliver. Currently watching. The only new thing we're watching is Season 8 of Game Changer on Dropout, otherwise rewatching comfort shows like Gravity Falls and just a variety of YouTube videos. Currently listening, Mads, Grayson Chance and Quinn 92's newest singles, Lizzie, random stuff. Thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to read this, check out our Substack, or it's also available for free over on our Patreon. This is technically monthly newsletter number 5, so you can go back and see what we've been up to this year so far. Patreon is currently where we share the most behind-the-scenes content, and mostly for free if you want to follow us over there. But we're also trying to build up our Substack because that's been a pretty fun community to connect with. We also have an online shop, which I'll link below if you want to check out any of our zines or artwork that's available right now. We usually don't like to charge for shipping, but we are currently, just because we're in the UK and we brought all our inventory with us, and it's a little bit pricey to send things back to the States, where most of our audience is based and where most of our sales come from. If you're in the Minneapolis area, first of all, stay safe. It's been horrible out there. Please be careful and take care of yourselves and your neighbors. But also, if you're in Minneapolis or near, We're in a few local shops. We're at Cream and Amber in Hopkins, the shop at MCBA in Minneapolis, and at Bone Shaker Books if you want to check out any of our things in person. Thanks again for watching. I'll see you around.